What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the alternator for my caprice that I had mounted. Finally got it mounted. Not sure if it will work in the position that it's in, but the bracket does move and the alternator can be adjusted. So got that mounted. Next step is, like I said, to get the bottom pulley on. That way I can make sure my belt's long enough, which it should be. Got a brand new belt for it, so the belt should be long enough. Want to get that on, make sure that's fitting right. Then we got to move on over to the power steering and get that mounted. The bracket seems like it's going to be fine. It just needs to be adjusted. I bought new brackets as well, but it's so like difficult to kind of match things up when some of this stuff is from the original car engine that was in the car. So it's like I don't want to use the new brackets because I may have to figure out how to adjust it and etc. So I'm just gonna keep it simple and probably use these old mounts as long as they work. Just gonna sand them down real good, paint them, make them look good, and use these old mounts because there's like maybe an inch, half an inch that I need to slide it, and then the power steering will be mounted. So like I said, I would normally say, you know what, I got everything new for this car, I'm gonna use everything new, but I'm telling you, I bought new stuff. If this old stuff works, I'm gonna use it. I'm just gonna make it look good because this here was it was a lot, trying to get some of this stuff to work. Like I said in one of my other videos, if you see the electric water pump, you can see that it has an extension there. I had to go and I had to fabricate that to make it work because the original piece that's on the end that the hose is around, that piece was too short and we couldn't get a belt in there, the balancer couldn't spin, whatever. So man, I'm gonna tell you, but it's coming together. The build is in motion. So like I said, gonna go ahead and try to get these pulleys mounted, and once I get those mounted, I got a throttle bracket that I need to put on, and pretty much after that, I mean, the top of the engine and the engine part compartment is pretty much complete. Like everything's intact where it needs to be. Once I get these pulleys on and I get that throttle bracket on, it's pretty much complete. There's a couple of other little small things, like I'm thinking about getting a regulator bracket. I seen this cool little regulator bracket. The regulator goes right up in there and mounts to the carburetor. Looks really cool, looks really nice, looks really clean. I like it. So I'm thinking about getting one of those, putting that on. And but like I said, for the most part, the engine part is good. Like I said, we got the alternator bracket mounted, and so we're gonna get to that and make sure that everything lines up and everything flows and functions like it should. So you guys stay tuned for that. Man, this was like a crazy build, but I mean, honestly, like, I think, all the difficultness of getting parts to work and stuff, once the car is all done and I got it in the streets riding it, it's gonna be worth it. So one other thing before I cut the video, this electric water pump right here, I just found that it looked really cool. It looked really nice. It looked really, aggressive, under the hood. And so I decided to put one on, and that's making things difficult with the alternator and stuff like that. So that's why I used it. Now, honestly, I should have went and just did a regular water pump. It would have been a lot easier. I could have mounted these things a lot easier. But, If I'd have known that, I probably would have went ahead and did that, but I didn't know that it was going to be tough trying to mount this. So like I said, anybody that's deciding to do this, if you do that electric water pump, you're going to have to you know, do some fabricating and stuff like that. So there's one less pulley that I have to worry about with that, but like I said, you know, it's just the fact that, you know, it's taking a little bit more time to get things situated right here with that. So with that being said, but yeah, like I said, if anybody have any comments, any questions, drop a comment down below. Y'all stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, hit that button please, and go ahead and like this video, share this video with a friend, and y'all stay tuned for more videos to come.